My name is Joanne Numbers. My address is 140 Martz Avenue.
Okay.
I bring before you a citizen's request for public nuisance abatement at 322 South Jersey Street. The following citizens of our Burkhardt-Springfield Neighborhood Association are in attendance this evening: Carol Spicer, Linda Roberts, Cindy Everts Lawson, Lodia Furness, James Spangler, Mike Gilmore, Sandy Melky, Marty Maldonado, and Millie Yates. The purpose of our presence here today is twofold. First, we are here in support of Carol and Manuel Spicer, who reside at 331 South Jersey Street. These outstanding citizens operate 2 small businesses within the city of Dayton, take pride in ownership of their home, and are always available to help their neighbors, even when not called upon to do so. In other words, they are people that this city should be proud to have as residents. Secondly, we are here to seek assistance from the city in dealing with this nuisance going forward. Our concerns include peaceful enjoyment, safety, and security. Our goal is to be catalysts for change. As you will hear, efforts to date to resolve this problem through other channels have proved fruitless. Carol Spicer will speak today and share with you the nightmare on South Jersey Street that she and her family have endured for 4 years as a result of the tenants at 322 South Jersey Street. Linda Roberts, Southeast Priority Board member, and Lodia Furness, president of the Burkhardt-Springfield Neighborhood Association, will also speak and share additional information as well as their experiences. And Cindy Everts Lawson will also address the meeting with her concerns. Although I live on a different street, I too have been impacted by this nuisance. In the summer of 2009, I witnessed a shouting match and near brawl over an unpaid drug deal in the street in front of my home, involving the resident of 322 South Jersey, the nuisance property, who was attempting to collect the debt from a former tenant of 136 Martz Avenue, the property next to mine. Furthermore, I frequently observed the resident of 322 South Jersey, the nuisance property, briefly, with emphasis, visit 264 Bierce Avenue, where a known drug user resides. Interestingly, after these brief visits, and usually within days, the residents of 264 Bierce Avenue requires an ambulance ride to the nearest hospital for an overdose. In closing, I want to thank you in advance for listening to our concerns and for your help in resolving this matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Numbers.
Thanks, Ms. Numbers. Thank you.
Carolyn Spicer.
Good evening.
You want to state your name and address?
My name is Carol Spicer. I'm a homeowner at 331 South Jersey for 28 years.
Okay.
You can see Exhibit 1. After my son got shot 6 times, October 15, 2008, see Exhibit 2. By a drug dealer, I joined the Burkhardt-Springfield Neighborhood Association to help clean up our neighborhood, call drug hotline, go to crime drug conventions, and sit on my front porch and watch the neighborhood and get to know my neighborhood. March 15, 2010, I was threatened by Exhibit 3 by LaRonda Marriott, 322 South Jersey. I took her to court, and she was found guilty. I got a restraining order, and then she makes up lies and gets one on me out of revenge. LaRonda Marriott has the whole neighborhood in turmoil. For one example, telling a new neighbor that I said she was an in lover. LaRonda Marriott wants to make it sound...
Let her finish.
I just didn't hear what she said, though.
Okay.
LaRonda Marriott has the whole neighborhood in turmoil. For one example, telling a new neighbor that she said when she moved in the neighborhood that I said she was an in lover.
Oh.
LaRonda Marriott wants to make it sound like we were friends and that was just a neighborhood squabble. If I call Animal Control Exhibit 4 or call police on her, she will call the police and make up lies and get her other friends to lie with her. She's trying to make me afraid to sit on my front porch so she can deal her drugs. Threatening to shoot out our windows, her son Justin Marriott saying he is going to put my son in a body bag. I asked the officer for a report number and wanted to press charges. The officer said he would put it all in one report. Then the officer has the gall to ask my son if he feels threatened by being shot 6 times. No report was made for us, but the officer wrote a report for them. Some of the officers are being one-sided, making jokes, kiss and make up, and go to mediation with a drug dealer. 322 South Jersey is wasting our tax dollars, valuable time of our police and court system, disrupting the whole neighborhood, selling drugs, Exhibit 5, prescription pills, driving without a license, breaking into homes, turning to two riots and pet bulls loose in our neighborhood, not paying fines or court costs. We can't get any cooperation from the police detectives, Exhibit 6, prosecutor's office, Exhibit 7. I have security cameras broke out with a baseball bat and can't get any return calls from the detective. We have pictures and video of the guy, the license plate number of the vehicle. She shoots off a gun in the air, Exhibit 8, and police say it depends on what degree of felony she has, whether she can have a gun or not. My family is in fear of our lives. LaRonda Marriott follows us, harms us, and our friends and family and neighborhood. My husband and I got our CCWs, and fear of police will not protect us. Constantly watching to see if we are following, constantly checking in with you, the other friends and family. After 3 years, this has got to stop. Someone's going to be put in a body bag. Please help. And I also have several audio and videos support the threats and shooting with a gun available.
Thank you, Ms. Spicer.
Thank you.
Thank you. Linda Roberts.
Good evening. My name is Linda Roberts, R-O-B-E-R-D-S. I live at 242 Burkhardt Avenue. I'm here in support of the Burkhardt-Springfield neighborhood. Our neighborhood within a 6-block radius has become a terrifying place to live. We seem to have more drug dealers than we can count or keep track of. All of it stems from the residents of 322 South Jersey Street. More drugs are moved on this street by this address than you can count, and believe me, we've tried. Dayton Police Department does not see the major problem there, and that we should just try and get along with everybody. Every time there is a call to that address, we are told if Dayton Police Department has to write a report, somebody is going to jail, usually one of the victims. This is a person who, with a convicted felon who has possession of a firearm and has seen shooting it. She stands in front of my house and stares at windows and drives behind my house and sits and watches my house. She has no driver's license, no insurance. She owes the city a small fortune, as well as other cities that she has been caught in. She has been removed from 3 cities that we know of because of her activity, which the Dayton Police Department seems to condone. No one should have to live in the constant fear of what will happen next, or have to arm themselves just to protect home and property. We certainly hope our officers, who are stretched thin as it is, will soon come to the realization that if this problem is eliminated, a neighborhood will once again be able to sleep and become a place we can enjoy. And the officers will have an easier job also. Thank you for listening to us. We all want to be able to enjoy our homes in a neighborhood without fear and constant threat. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Roberts.
Ms. Lodi Furness.
Good evening, Commissioner, City Manager. My name is Lodi Furness. I'm the president of the Burkhardt-Springfield Neighborhood Association.
Your address?
And I reside at 735 Huffman Avenue.
Thank you.
And I'm here on the problem at 322 South Jersey. The tenants at 322 South Jersey moved in January of 2008. It was the second Monday of January when I saw them moving in. And on Friday night, I was calling the police because they was drug deals and merchandise, which I figured was stolen merchandise, going into the house. This problem has continued. She has sold pills for food stamps to people that needed drugs. And I know this for a fact because I have witnessed it. And I mean, this woman is a terror in the complete neighborhood, all within 6 or 7 block radius of 322 South Jersey. Carol Spicer has to call someone to let them know when she's going someplace, because the resident at 322 will end up calling the police with false accusations. I mean, this has been a nightmare for the past 4 years for the Burkhardt-Springfield neighborhood. And we need all the help that we can get. It seems like when the police calls come out, it's all seems to be falling through the cracks. She will come out. After the police come, she'll come out on the porch and she'll say, ha, ha, ha. That's the way she reacts. I got it on you again. I mean, this is a terror to have to live through 24/7, 365 days a year. I mean, this has been going on long enough, and we need all the help that we can get to get this problem solved. She thinks she runs Dayton. Matter of fact, she's told me she runs the police department. I told her I didn't think so. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Furness.
Thank you, Lodi. Thank you.
And the last citizen, we have Ms. Cindy Everett Lawson. State your name and address.
I'm Cindy Everett Lawson. I live at 804 Huffman Avenue. I own property on Jersey also. My neighbors have given you many examples of the problems that our neighborhood experiences daily. We're here to beg your help. You've heard numerous examples as to why we are here. It does stem from one house today. There are several, but we're going to focus on one today, 322 South Jersey. I don't even live on that street, and I've been harassed. We should not, as the citizens of Dayton, have to buy security cameras, vicious dogs, guns. My son is a victim of shooting also. Many years ago. I prefer to not have a gun in my home. Do I need one? Yes. I would like to work with everyone in our community to make our community safer. You tell us you need citizens to come forward, we're here. We're begging for your help. Now, if you'll hear our cries, maybe we can answer each other's. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And that's all, Your Honor.
Okay.